And I'm back. Back at this shit. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Well, forget that. I can easily get past him. That being said, I don't actually know if this is the right way to go. Let's pretend it is. I've got a new blaster. My Soul Reaver goes boosh. That guy almost hit me actually. So that was interesting. It was kind of bad. You know what? I'm not actually sure if this is the right way to go, and I'm just readjusting my chair a little bit. It's not. It is. Yeah, it's the right way to go. I'm just kind of like I'm remembering it as I go along, kind of deal. Well, that guy's a distraction. I actually have to go this way. Why? Because I just know. Oh yeah, there's gonna be two Trellin who are gonna attack me straight away, so I have to get out of the way. They have projectile blasts. That's always fun. I think I can cancel out the blasts actually. Well, that's one of them in a stunned state. That's one of them down. Nice. Very nice. Both of them disintegrated. Oh yeah, as you can see, the telekinetic. I don't think it's even a telekinetic blast when it comes to this. Oh, come on. It's just the Soul Reaver has the ability to shoot. I think it somehow loses that. It loses that ability in Defiance because they changed the combat scheme up. Again, I may have already mentioned they made it more like Devil May Cry, but a shitter Devil May Cry. Ooh. Yes, this looks like it's the right path to be on. I love the way the world shifts as well. At the time, there was nothing else like this. And to be honest, I've not seen... I mean, you can see the geometry, it's all kind of like, it's blocky, sure, for what it is, but I haven't seen any like next-gen consoles that's even attempted to like manipulate. No, actually no, that's a lie. There'll be like games like the Devil May Cry reboot game, which I've played and I actually hate it. I hate that game. I can get into that after this.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Cool. As always, I suppose. So seen games that have changed the game world between two states. That's not just a color asset flip, like, you know, a nighttime or daytime version of the same location. Actual, like, morphing of the world. But Devil May Cry has that's the thing that comes to mind. Like, the game world, Limbo, just basically, there's just a lot of shit that flies around and makes paths and stuff like that. Ultimately, I don't really care too much. That was a nice kill. Oh yeah, these are the Roharbin. As you can see, their abilities are... They're not actually shooting telekinetic projectiles, they're shooting water from their mouths. I think it's supposed to be. But, they have an uncanny ability to be stood in the right position to be spiked. As you can see, they don't take nearly as many blasts as Trellum. The Trellum truly are the hardest characters, well, enemies. Anyways, Devil May Cry, DMC. Played it. I really don't like it. I can't get behind the new Dante. I reckon it's too much. It's just too much. That's all I can really say about it. Nothing. Actually, there's literally maybe the world design I liked a little bit, but generally I felt that the enemy character models were just ugly to look at, not aesthetically pleasing to see. And I don't mean ugly as in like, what's an ugly character? Say the bugs in Devil May Cry 1. They're like an ugly thing because it's a bug, but it's just visually appeasing to me. Like to watch them like explode and blow up and pop, like have maggots come out of them and shit like that. But generally, I felt as if there was nothing with DMC. Absolutely nothing about it that was just. And the characters just sucked, in my opinion. Like Virgil, my god, I played the definitive edition lent by a friend, and someone's actually been on my channel, someone called Tom, a friend called Tom, and yeah, I played it, and sorry Tom if you sad enough to be watching this. I didn't like it. I didn't like DMC. Looking forward to DMC 5 though. Or if you're curious, I've went through the original 4 Japanese DMCs with my brother Benjamin and our good friend Tom. They're very fun playthroughs to listen to. A lot more fun than just listen to me and my boring ass. Holy shit! I broke the game. I shot him through the wall. I've never seen that before, but like, yeah, this is totally not emulated at all. I do have an official copy of the game, trust me. Just like playing it on PlayStation 3 and using like a converter to upscale it to 1080p, it kind of looks shit, so I made a bit of a compromise. I'm actually playing, don't tell anyone, I'm actually playing these games as part of an emulation. And the platform's over there that I need to get to. Okay. Oh shit. Look at that butt. Alright. This is the tricky bit. I hate this bit because it's the beams and... Oh god, I don't like the beams. Oh! Oof. As you can still tell, Raziel can't really deal with water too. It's not too cool around water still. Ah, of course. I was wondering who I was shooting at then. Oh, that's the generic kinetic blast. It looks pretty cool actually, for what it is, but this... Yeah, forget this. We are leaving. By we, I mean me. Oh shit, I really nearly messed that one up. My brother just jumps and wings it. I was surprised he made it the first time when we played this co-op, but yeah, as for me, I like to take things a little bit more. Oh. Yep. Yes, that actually happened, by the way. I can't, talk and play at the same time, apparently. Anyways, where are we supposed to be going? Here. Alright. Well, that was super embarrassing, but it happens to the best of us, I suppose. Let's ring that bell and get in there. It took me like about 4 or 5 minutes just to get back to the point, the point I was at when I dropped down. Just felt a bit weird. Usually I just make that jump easy, but like, I don't know, I just didn't hit the X soon enough. I was just like, I didn't feel it, so I knew I was gonna just drop and die. Anyways, this is kind of a weird camera angle, but let's just keep going down this spiral. Oh yeah, I've went into spectral realm because there's water down here, so water and a boss fight. That is kind of annoying. I'd say this one is the most annoying because, I don't know, I spent ages just trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do, but I guess there's like a sunshine symbol on these pillars and there's some glass windows. You kind of get what you need to do. But it wasn't so evident at the time.
Raziel.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Kain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab, the antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
from ourselves.
Oh, that's very good, Rahab. Now I'm going to save you from life. Just blast a few of these. Oh dear. Oh shit, look at that. He's a biter. It matters not. He will die.
Infused with Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body, enabling you to swim to areas heretofore beyond your reach.
Yay, I'm like the Little Mermaid. And I can do this. Like a super swim thing, whatever. Let's just hold down the button and swim. But yeah, this is kind of a unique ability. But like most games, I don't know, maybe Uncharted 4, I can't remember Uncharted 4. That's an actual game that, when that came out.
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Duma. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Uncharted 4, I actually played that co-op with my brother. We did like, we swapped between chapters whenever there was a chapter change. And it was pretty good. So I've not actually played Uncharted 4 like 100%. I've only played half of it. Right, so this is where I need to go. This damn, like, gargoyle, whatever. Oh, I nearly messed it up. Oof. Oof. There's some guys in there, but don't care. See ya. I'm pretty sure I have to go down this way. By that way I meant the complete opposite way. Bet there's gonna be more Rahab guys in the water, because, yep. Here we go. Now there's some kind of way out of here. No, I'll stick to it. I'll stick to this. I could go for the fire Reaver, but I'm not really. Let's play it as if like this is the only Soul Reaver in the game. And by that logic, there should be. I think those cocoons hold like some of the Rahab guys. But I'm also trying to figure out the correct way to go. Clearly not that way. There is a way out of here that I don't seem to know where it is. Even though last time I played this with my brother, we found out the way we needed to go. God damn it. Why do they have to make it so confusing? That's the fire reaver right there. But gosh darn it, I'm not doing that. Alright, it has to be in here, come on. You kidding me? I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? No, I won't be killed by any little guy like you. I want to find the legit exit this time round. Because I don't think I've ever been able to find the legit exit. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so the world's all connected. This will lead out to somewhere. Once I find my bearings. Yeah, let's try in here. This is definitely the way. Sucks to be him. Yeah, I didn't upgrade the Reaver because I'm going to keep it as like as much continuity as possible in the storyline. Like the Reaver is not upgradable really in this one. Well, there is. It can be upgraded, but you know what I mean. The Reaver gets upgraded in the second game. So north of the Abyss, that's what I was told. And that's where I'm going, even though I headed off in the wrong direction then. And in this playthrough, I have dropped down into the water and had to retrace my steps for about 5 minutes. And now, I failed to open a door. It's all going wrong, it's all downhill from here. Yeah, no more aerial. No more aerial! Oh, that was weird. There we go. It didn't kill him first time round. Now, just because I have the ability to swim, does not mean I have the ability to drop down into the abyss. So, you hit X and then you hit X again, like that. And you don't drop down into it like I did last time. And that jump's too far for... It's too far for if you don't have the swim ability. So that's why we needed the swim ability. Or maybe it isn't too far. I think this is too far. Yeah. It's convenient how the world won't shift to like let you progress up this way. Oh, you're sneaky. And Duma, I like Duma the most out of all of like the other sons of Kain, but definitely he has the most useless like ability. It's so useless they don't bring it back in the other games.
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Kain spare none of his brood?
It was not Kain, but Duma's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are human weapons, Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Duma and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from the least likely assailants. Complacent in their arrogance, they were taken by surprise, allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with little resistance. The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
Okay, so the most useful abilities are the ones of Terrell and Melchiah. Like, Melchiah is like literally straight up right now one of the most iconic things for Raziel, like the phase through gates, I'd say. So there's that. And Terrell's is just useful. It's like you can shoot telekinetic blasts, and like the Reaver is, you know, dust up enhanced, and you can use it to like blast people. But not in Defiance, obviously, because they had to change the combat scheme in that game. Duma's ability is you just run around the person and there's a constricting band of energy that comes out of Raziel's arsehole, and yeah, it just stuns an enemy. It's like like they don't even bring it back in the other games, and I wouldn't say swimming and climbing abilities. They're just like, you know, standards. Now, I'm forgetting. Do I need to blast that block anyway? I think I have to push it forwards, don't I? By forwards, I mean from this direction. Something as a child that, like, you'd be like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Even though the game has already showed you, like, when you first got the telekinetic blast, you can shoot these objects to move them. But this is my favourite of all the boss fights in the Legacy of Kain series, I have to say. Just because it's a giant... It's basically Mousetrap. You're setting up the kill. Or the trap, shall I say. But it does take time. You could just wander off, I don't care. I'm at full health already anyways. Yeah, so G gods and all that lot. I don't know. The Duma ability, the most useless. I guess climbing and swimming are on the same level. I mean, they're not spectacular, they're like a given. Any game has that, really. But the most iconic would be the phase through gates, Melchiah's. So, like, the first boss gives you the most memorable, like, ability. But the most useful one is not even given by boss, it's given by Morlock, or what the fans call Morlock, the character who's the first Trellin you ever encounter. So, yeah, in Defiance, not to spoil anything, you kind of get upgrades to stuff that are pretty much useless because you already have the abilities. I just hit him a few extra times just so that he doesn't, you know, doesn't do anything unexpected. Because sometimes once they're stunned, they do. I guess it's just a vampire trait. They do like heal over time. Oh yeah, and this. This is just me doing setup. Yeah, and if you think we're doing block puzzles, fear not, there's more in the last bit of the game, not just this bit. Okay, that's that done. Smack him to make sure he doesn't do anything clever. Oh, you might have noticed the music as well. It's kind of dynamic. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? It's definitely unique. I think there's some kind of rights dispute between Crystal Dynamics and the guy who made this soundtrack. Like they didn't pay him or something. I might be misrepresenting there. I don't know if they did or didn't pay him. I know that he didn't do the second game. Or did he? I'm just making up. Don't trust anything I say. This is not a walkthrough. You know, I've called it a walkthrough. I've not actually called it a walkthrough anymore. I've just given up on that shit. Because you have great people. In fact, no, I won't name YouTubers, but you have like many other people who just, you know, they make content like this, and I don't know. It's up to you to judge who's good or not. Look at me! Look how good I am at playing this game that no one cares about. A long dead game franchise. I pride myself on I kinda know what I'm doing. Alright, 1, 2. Maybe here, I reckon there. Can I get away with it there? I might just be able to get away with it. Just. All this. No, I forget, is there something up here? No. How about... No. Alright, I need to turn the gas on. Seriously, this guy's gonna love it. He's gonna love this. Right, the dynamic music. It has the soundtrack, and then it has the combat thing. Like, just automatically it snaps into, like, you know, the nice music. That killed him. He's dead as shit. Nice. Okay. We're doing alright for time and progress. Let's pull this away. Let's just move it across one and then forward. I don't think we actually need to move it across one, but it's done. What else can you do? It's in the past now. I think I actually did this without looking at. No, I wouldn't have. No, it was early. When did this? Soul Reaver 2 came out in 2001. I finished that game in the winter. Or was it in January? I don't know when the Winter Olympics are. Bottom line is, I finished it, and I finished Soul Reaver 2, got hooked to the series. Like, I was like, holy shit, that was like one of the best stories in a video game ever, just from playing the second game. I'm kind of hyping up the second game storyline. I hope if people are interested in like watching me play this, that like they're not horribly disappointed by Soul Reaver 2 when I get around to it. That was clearly not the right way to go. No, so I played that, and then I played this one. So it would have been early days of the internet, but even then, I don't think I actually... I've been a bit crazy. I don't think I actually looked at a guide, so like I had to struggle like the hard way when playing Soul Reaver 1. I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna figure it out myself, and like this, like I'm doing it pretty fast right now, but at the time, back in 2002, when I was like retroactively going back through it, I don't know why I can't make that jump. Interesting, maybe I should just do a running jump. Shit. Yeah, maybe I should just sod this and just do a run jump. I'll try it out, let's see what happens. It's probably gonna go horribly wrong, by the way, because... Nope, I'm on. Yeah, so... I spent forever on this bit. Because I think you can get to Dumah before, but you have no way of killing him if you don't know what the hell you're doing. There's clearly some guys around, and they're right above me because I already know this. Because I played this game way too many times. I swear, this is the last time I'm playing it. You might have spotted them in the corner there during that cutscene, but I don't need to fight them. Ooh, look at this, look how fancy it is with the shift mechanic. I do need to be in the material realm though, because I need to actually push a block. That pillar. Alright, the board is set, and the pieces are going to start moving. Alright, knock knock, baby brother.
My brother, Dumah, a powerful warrior in life. He would have burned with shame to have me find him here like a stuck pig.
Alright, even though the Soul Reaver is the most powerful weapon in the entire game world, as these Sons of Kain have shown many times before, they are invincible to its power. I guess maybe the Spirit Reaver would be a different case, but come on, give me that one.
last. I thank you, brother.
Your thanks are premature, Duma. I have not forgotten whose hands bore me into the abyss.
The centuries in Limbo have honed my strength. Not even Kain is my equal.
Even the strongest vampire is vulnerable.
We shall test your thesis, Raziel.
My bloodthirst has been superseded by an even darker hunger. I will consume your soul before this day is done.
Alright, so it's useless attacking him head on. He'll just laugh it off. And he says he's not even Kain is his equal, which is kind of funny because he's being voiced by the guy who plays Kain, Simon Templeman again. The first boss fight, actually, that's just something in, like, the early video games, like, you didn't have the budget to, like, oh, he's not actually following the path. Get over here. Come on, follow me. Yeah, you didn't have the money to, like, pay 16 voice actors, so this game I think has, like, 5, so just, why not use those guys again? So, Melchiah's the funniest because that is literally Michael Bell sprouting off lines against Michael Bell. Michael Bell plays Raziel, by the way, in case, like, you didn't know that. He also plays Melchiah in that one little bit, so he's literally just doing two of this. He's in the same scene. He's not like, oh god, my brother told me about, like, the guy who played Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. He was the same voice actor, and he was just, like, doing a scene where he was just, like, in the same take, in the same voice session recording. He was just, like, going between Bugs and Daffy, and that is just one of the most ridiculous feats a voice actor can ever pull off. Like, ridiculous talent to do that. Anyways, I love everything about this fight. Even though it's just a chase, like, oh, follow me into your gas chamber for some reason. What's this supposed to do? Heat up the entire, like, estate or something? What would you even call this? It's basically the kill room.
Consuming Duma's soul empowers you to wind a constricting band of spectral energy around your enemies. This energy manifests itself in both the spectral and material realms, and in the physical world, it can be employed to manipulate otherwise immovable objects.
Yeah, so in other words, it's pretty much useless apart from, like, a few puzzles in the last bit, because we're literally going into the last area of the game. I'll try and get as far as I can now. But, like, I'll definitely be finishing this in the next one. And if you're bored of if you're bored of just listening to me, there is. What the fuck am I going to say? What am I trying to say here? I think I fucked up already. I can't go out this way, can I? No, I can. Yeah, if you're bored of me just playing this solo, there is a co-op version. That won't have my stupid cough. That is more like a tick at this point. Like, it's just something psychological. Something's really went wrong inside my mind. Anyways.
In the furthermost canyon of Nosgoth's frozen wastes, the hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master awaits.
I don't know why I'm jumping. I think that maybe it gives me the confidence. Not confidence, it makes me the illusion that I can go faster if I jump. Anyways. You guys. I don't have to kill you, but might as well. That move when like he charges up his Soul Reaver, like he's charging up his laser, it's actually in the concepts for it's in like some screen stills for Soul Reaver 2, so it was going to be in it, but like they took it out. Whoa, that went right through him. Shoot you right to the gate. And there's this. Boy, it is boring. Anyways, this area is a classic location from Soul Reaver 1. Not Soul Reaver 1, I'm playing Soul Reaver 1, that doesn't make sense. It's a classic location from Blood Omen 1. And I won't spoil the surprise if you don't know of it, but there will be a cutscene that explains it. There was another, that Blood Omen 1 location, but I bypassed it. It's in the co-op playthrough. It's Nutraptor's Retreat, the giant skull. Anyways, let's kill this guy. Because I don't have the Flame Reaver, the Fire Reaver, shall I say. I have to be a bit careful around him. There is something very satisfying though about disintegrating them with the most powerful weapon in the game. Oh yeah. This. The only thing about the constricting band is there will be times where Raziel will just like, you'll just turn around. Don't know how I can explain that. He will mid run around a circly thingy to like, you know, activate the switch. He will just go the complete opposite way. Don't know how else to explain it. It's stupid. It's also stupid as this, I'm forgetting. Is there like a thing that I need to do or something like that? I really can't remember. Oh dear, here we go. Puzzles, my favourite, and I need to pee as well. I don't think there is. I think I just have to literally slot them in the right hole slots. Nah, let's not do that. Let's just go through this fence. Oh boy, don't tell me there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Great. Shows how much I know about this game series. Maybe I should just start the entire playthrough again. Come on now, y'all. Yeah. I just have to itch myself because I need to pee so goddamn badly. I legit don't have anything to say. It's a block puzzle. What do you want me to say about it? How about the fact that I need to do this? Or else I'll be trapped. Alright then. Oh boy, here we go. I just have to put it into the other one. I know how this works. I played it a lot of times. Whoosh! Whoosh! This is my chest! Because I need to pee! I need to pee, I need to itch. Everything itches. Itchy pee, itchy. I don't need to attack that guy. In case he just tries to do anything stupid, I'm just gonna do that. Then I'm gonna slot this bitch into the into the slot. Into the slot. Yes. There we go, that's one. And then we're going to be coming up to 2. I can see little triangles in the portal thingy. I don't know what they are. I know what they are. They're clearly a graphical error. Oh, camera angles. Going all crazy. Hooray! Oh, it opened up everything. Okay. think these boys basically... I don't even think there's any fledgling ones of those guys either. I think they heal super quick because they're the hardest enemy. Alright. Don't care, don't want to deal with you. Oh. Yeah, that's where I need to be. Are you kidding me? Clearly it's not kidding me. Remember when I said I could speedrun this game? Like in the first episode? Not looking too good now, is it? There we go, we're at the edge. There we go. I mean, geez, at least this is simple. Haha. It's like I was waiting for you. Hello. Don't trust you. It's a super duper one over there. I keep blasting a little bit because, again, that healing. Ugh. There we go. Oh yeah, it'll move depending on like the direction that you go in. All that for that. There's something in there, but I don't care. I actually don't know what's in there. Ooh, a drone. Good thing I don't really give a shit. You know what? Actually, I think that's a good amount of time, and we'll continue on in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.